Hello, this is Dr. Yvonne. Every word has power. Today we're going to talk about prosperity. There's a lot of talk about the law of attraction, prosperity, etc. And it's very interesting. I was actually conducting a breakthrough session the other day with a lady, and she said, Dr. Yvonne, what can I do? I've done everything. I've sent out wonderful thoughts. I've made my vision board. I've done amazing things to bring that prosperity into my life, and I'm attracting it, and nothing's happening. I've done the work, I've done all the work, and it's just not happening. I'm not attracting that money in. And I actually said to her, go ahead and look outside the window. You see the palm tree? She said yes, because we're in Florida. It was a really nice place. I said, there's a pineapple at the top of that palm tree. I said, you planted that palm tree, you made it grow. You actually can see the pineapple. Now go ahead and close your eyes and wish that pineapple to come to you. And she said, well, that's not very logical. And I said, exactly, because that's what's not logical about just wishing. We have to actually activate the intent and go out and do something about it as well. So she just said, oh, that's really interesting. You mean I have to actually go out and do something? And I was like, yes, you do. Okay, and it seems very obvious, and it is really interesting. So what we're going to do today, we're actually going to clear some negative emotions and limiting beliefs around prosperity for you, and then get you into action. The initial step is we're going to clear the limiting beliefs. I'm going to ask you to imagine your prosperity house. It has 3 levels. There's a basement, there's a ground floor, and there's a top floor. And as we go into this house, we're going to imagine what kind of furniture is in the room, what kind of windows in the room, so that you know the state of your mind as it attains to your prosperity. So, as you walk in the house, what kind of a house is it? Is it big? Is it small? Does it have big windows? What kind of a house is it as you walk in the front door? What we're going to do first of all is go straight down to the basement. And as you go down the steps to the basement, how many steps are there down to the basement? Are there a lot of steps, which means that you're a little out of touch with the past? Or there are just a few steps, which means it's immediately there? Ideally, there should be about 7 steps down to the basement. As you walk into the basement, go ahead and find out what kind of furniture is there. What's on the floor? What kind of furnishings are there? Is it an empty basement? Does it have furniture in it? Does it have comfortable furniture or very sparse furniture? How many windows are there? Go ahead and find some windows. See how many windows are there. Is there a bathroom? Is there a bedroom? What else is in that basement? Does it look rich? Does it look poor? Does it look old? Does it look brand new? What kind of furniture is there? And I want you to open a couple of cupboards. So the key to this is your unconscious mind. This is the basement of your unconscious mind. As we go round and open the cupboards, go ahead and find out what's in those cupboards. Ideally, there should be empty cupboards or nice things in the cupboards. If you've got old things in the cupboards, I'd like you to take a box, put all the stuff in, and take it out to the curb or have a garage sale with it. Ideally, we can change that past simply by changing your imagination of that past. At any time, you can change anything that's in the basement. You can refurnish it. You can actually redecorate it. And what will happen is, automatically, your unconscious mind will take that example of what you're doing and remake the past according to what you're doing. The unconscious mind works on symbols. It works on pictures. It works on ideas. So if you change an idea, it will actually go along with you. So for instance, if I say to you, think of a lemon, think of cutting a lemon, think of making some lemon juice and really putting the lemon around the top of the glass and then drinking the glass, and then notice the saliva in your mouth. Your unconscious mind believed there was a lemon there because you imagined it. So our imagination is this most amazing resource that a lot of people don't use. So let's go into the basement, clear the basement, refurbish it, and then go to the ground floor. This is the state of your current prosperity ideas. So go ahead and look at the ground floor, look at the state of the kitchen, look at the state of the living room. What's happening in there? Is there beautiful furniture? Could it be renewed or refreshed? Could you put a splash of paint on the wall? Could you put nice crown molding around? How many windows are there? And the amount of windows that are showing how much light is coming into your life right now, how much energy is coming into your life. So go ahead and again refurbish, open the windows, open the curtains, start to actively make the mind go along with what the image you really want to portray is there. Good. Go ahead now and go to the top floor. And this is the future prosperity. And what I found interesting about this exercise is that when you go to the top floor, it's usually beautiful. It's usually amazing. It's usually wide open, beautiful balconies, the whole thing. It usually is a really, really lovely picture. Nice furniture, very nice rich surroundings. And as you look at that, go around and change anything you want to change. In the kit that resulted from the book, Every Word Has Power, your Every Word Has Power kit, which you can get on the internet, you can get it at beyondword.com or on Amazon. I have written a lovely book, and inside the book there are 3 21-day action plans, one of which is around prosperity. And you can see the prosperity house. It's called My Money House, and it gives you the idea of actually filling in, writing in what's in there, how many windows, what kind of furnishings, so that you can actually visualize it, write it in, think about it, and actually make it practical. So let's go out of the house, let's go down the steps again to the front door. And I'd like you to go out of the front door and stand with your back to the house. And as you stand with your back to the house, close your eyes and just imagine that whole house falling like a pack of cards. So it's completely flat. Just 1, 2, 3 and collapse it. And as you turn around, you will see an empty space there. An empty grass, an empty lawn, and you're going to rebuild your house according to how you really want it built. What happens is, as we collapse that house, it collapses past, present, and future together, and actually makes you feel good about yourself because you've collapsed the future into the past, and you've got the most awesome future waiting for you. Very interesting concept. The next step is to take an actual practical step to increase your money. So I'd like you to think about, who is it that you want to emulate? Who could you model? Who's doing the job that you'd love to do, the work that you'd love to do, the actual plan that you'd love to do? Go ahead and find what they do and write down the steps that they take to actually increase their money. How do they make the money? What model do they use? And actually what I want you to do is copy that model. Secondly, short term, I want you to look at what you can do to make money really fast. Have a look at your talents. Think about your talents. What can you do that could get money through the door? Are you very intuitive? Could you work with people? Could you have people come into your house? Could you study something else? I teach a 3-day and a 4-day NLP class, and I teach a 4-day hypnosis class where you can become a life coach. I travel all over the US doing it. You can come and join me, become a life coach, and really earn good money very quickly. In 4 days, you'll have a skill set that will actually serve you for life. It will clear your own prosperity issues and allow you to become prosperous. Amazing, huh? So, again, going through the house, what can you do again practically to make money your friend? What you can do is, I want you to get a little notebook and a clear plastic baggie. And what you're going to do with the notebook, every time you have a nice thought or a nice experience, you're going to write in that notebook the date. Something great happened to me today. I met an awesome person, or had a fabulous day at the park with my children, or whatever you want to write in it. And as you write it, feel good about it and put $1 into the bag. Any kind of amount of money into the little clear plastic baggie. Keep them together so that every time you have a nice thought, you associate it with money. And what happens very quickly, within 2 weeks, you'll have amazingly beautiful thoughts every time you see money or think about money, and you're going to increase your prosperity exponentially. Those are just a few tips from Dr. Yvonne. Until I speak to you, have a great time. By all means, come along with me to one of the trainings. You can find them on my website, globalwelcome.com. GLOBAL welcome.com. And until I see you again, have a fabulous time. Bye.